Test. Let me know how we sound. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? So we got some nice moves yesterday. I mean, the markets went absolutely insane yesterday. Caught this US30 setup. This was a nice 1 to 4. Obviously, we caught the GJ setup, Tokyo session, not last night, but the night before. It did a retest and repeated the same move last night. It was on the charts last night, but this thing snuck up and didn't do a retest. So that's why I didn't take that setup. And then last night, GU did a nice little dump as well. This was the setup we was talking about yesterday. But as you can see, price just kind of ranged yesterday. So we got a few setups we're going to be looking at. Now, we had GDP news pop off about an hour ago. As far as New York session, we don't have any high-impact news besides Canadian news. So, again, we're simply just going to wait for volume and our confirmations to be met. I'm going to move this alert down. We should go ahead and like the lives. Y'all hop up in here, y'all, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And we got a few setups we're looking at. We're going to break them down in a second. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When you're looking at charts, drop them in the chat. So right now we're going to be looking for continued GJ buys. We're going to be looking at possible GU sells. Going to be leaving gold alone unless it breaks back below this level right here. Because again, gold's just been really struggling to start that downtrend. It's been stuck in this consolidation right here, like we can see. I totally forgot possession. So US30, we're going to be looking for continued buys. Why? Because we're in an uptrend, so we're not going to look for sales unless we're in a downtrend. It's like we're not going to look for buys unless we're in an uptrend. So we did do a nice retest. We're respecting 44,390 as support. So we either going to see retest and look for buys there, or price can break back above and roll 44,575 as support. We're going to look for buys going back into the highs here, 44,750. So we enter and see how this week ends off. It don't even feel like a Friday, but check the calendar. It's definitely Friday. GJ, we're going to be looking for continued buys as well. If we can break back above and hold 199.10 as support, we're looking for buys going to 199.65. So we got a couple setups we're looking at. You already know the drill. We're just chilling patiently with it. Got this new 15 about to pop up. Oh yeah, and then GU, if we can break below 35.15, hold as resistance, we can look for sales going down to 34.80, or if we retest and maintain 35.55 as resistance, we can look for sales. So we got a few setups we're looking at right now. All right, new 15 just popped up. Let's see what we got going. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal free Telegram. You also leave your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta go get my food. Yeah. Alright, we back, y'all. We back. We back. We ain't missed a thing though. Let's see what's going on. G tracing. Not against going for a buy here. I want this low to be held right here. Much rather go for a buy at this level. Testing. So I personally yesterday took 3 trades. As far as the signal was concerned, we took 2 signals yesterday. Yesterday. So Tokyo session, we took this GJ set, was a nice 1 to 3. And then just like I showed y'all in the recap yesterday, we also took a gold sell, TP4 or 5 got hit. It was a nice 1 to 1 right here. And then we also talked about US30, also into this setup here. I would show y'all that, but I'm just going to show y'all in the post later on because I don't got my other monitor right now. I'm on my laptop right now. But yeah, so we're literally, the win streak continues, y'all. We're 5-0 this week. We went 3-0 last week. What did we do the week before that? Yeah, we went 3-0 last week. 6-2 the week before that. 17-4 last month. Where's the recap of the quarter? And then we go to July 2nd. Yep. 52-6, 90% win rate last quarter. So we've just been going absolutely crazy, y'all. Again, it's just simply just rinse and repeat, right? Trading can be exciting, but it also should be just chill, boring, whatever you want to call it, because again, it's just literally you're just looking for the same stuff and going for the same setups, following the same rules every single day. Right? You gotta keep it simple. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When we're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. Got a new 15 popping up in a little bit. And for those that follow me on TikTok, I took the beacons link out of the TikTok link, the TikTok bio, because I don't know what's wrong with TikTok. TikTok's trolling me. But I know other people can have their thing linked and it can send them straight to like the Discord or Telegram or whatever. But for some reason, if you try to do it on TikTok, it won't let you go to it. Like I will show you my channel, but then we try to click and go to it, it won't let you. But when you do it on Instagram, there's no issue. So it's not the link that's messed up. It's just I don't know what TikTok got. Don't know what TikTok got going on. My mouse just keeps drifting. Let's see what this next routine looks like. Again, there's no news today. We're just simply waiting for volume and our confirmation to be made. And a lot of these charts, depending on what happens today, we're either going to have to wait till next week to see what plays out, or we're going to see some new higher highs get made on a few of these charts potentially, and on some other charts, potential new lower levels. I got a question though, because I refuse to believe it's just me. Has anyone else? I probably messed the mic up doing that, huh? Hold on. Hopefully, I ain't messed the mic up. My bad if I did, y'all. But am I the only one that keeps on getting logged out of my YouTube and Google accounts on my computer? Like, I've been ignoring it, but it keeps happening. Like every 2 weeks, it seems like it'll just be logged out. And this did not happen for a long time. Like this wasn't a normal thing. Like this literally just started happening like maybe like a few months ago, like a couple months ago. where like literally like every 2 weeks, I don't know, I just keep on getting logged down, having to re-log in. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like that literally just happened today. That happened like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's happened at least like 4 different times recently. I don't know what the hell that's about. But all my other devices, I'm fine, but it keeps on happening with my computer. I have to keep re-logging in. What that's about. We're about to see if GJ can give us another nice setup for the day. This would have been real nice to catch again. But again, you can see that thing consolidated all afternoon. And then boom, just rejected that level, boom, shot back up. But again, that's why you again go with the floor price. It's just like we was talking about in yesterday's live stream, right? Move up, we have clear volume, when price retraced, no volume, when volume picks back up, what direction did it go? Back to the upside. Why did that happen? Because again, we're in the uptrend. Let's see if we can push up here. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. You guys got any questions, drop in the chat, or any trust, drop in the chat. we're just going to pay attention to GJ right now. When our alerts go off, they go off. But as far as the 4 charts we're looking at, GJ's got the cleanest looking setup as of right now, as well as prices closest to on the levels that I'd like to ideally enter at right now. I'll pay attention to GU as well, because again, this is a good entry point on GU also. But like I said, this level of traffic, just like we talked about at the beginning of the week in the Sunday chart analysis, you can see all week we've been struggling to break through this level of traffic. All right, you see the wicks, we've been pushing down, but we've been struggling to break through here. Now, let me not say this is the lowest because the day's not over yet. But again, you can see that Tuesday price dropped, rejected yesterday. Wednesday price rejected after the drop. Even now, it is rejected. So, kind of the same situation with gold, where we need to break this next support level, trade as resistance for the downtrend to come into play. If not, the bullish momentum is going to come back into play. Because when we really look at the grand scheme of things, right? Like when we really look at the grand scheme of things, this is a naked chart. We are still technically bullish, which is why, again, I'm very picky with the sell setups and buy sells with gold, because we really look at the grand scheme of things, we're still extremely bullish. And if we go into bigger time frames, we're again extremely bullish, right? So again, that's why I've been very picky with where I'm entering and taking setups at. Whoops, let me go into actual. There we go. Well, I see what this next 15 looks like. Then, y'all, we're looking to see, as far as GJ is concerned, if we can break above the whole 199.15 as support, we look to buy from the 199.65. team. GPU. Like how that's working. And then it's going to need to have the whole 3515 as resistance for the downtrend coming to play. You can see sales here as well. This is the same sell set that we caught on Tuesday. But just like on Tuesday, price failed to break that level, hold it as resistance. But not against the sell. Yeah, I like how this GU setup's looking. Going to see if we can hold that little support right there. Yep, I like this GU setup right there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. We're going to end the stream a little bit early today, y'all. I got a one-on-one session in a little bit. I got prepared for that. And by the way, the ones that have not signed up for one-on-one sessions, y'all know what to do, put them in the description. But the members that have signed up for one-on-one sessions, I know this week and last week the schedule's been a little bit different. That's because, like I said, I've been traveling and out of town and doing a bunch of stuff. But I'm going to be back in the crib, at least as far as, trading hours and stuff, all next week and this weekend. So I want to change the availability back to the regularly scheduled availability. All right, y'all. It's not going to be a permanent thing. That was just a temporary thing because I wasn't at my regular spot doing my regular routines. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free student free Telegram, y'all. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my Signal service, my mentorship programs. Y'all know what to do. Click those links in the description. You watch any of my YouTube videos the last 3 minutes. I'll go over all the details of the Playmaker University Advanced Play Signal Room, one-on-one sessions, all that good stuff. And as far as student results and testimonials and proof, hit that first link. That's why I tell y'all to join the first link, because literally everything's in there. Y'all can see my weekly analysis. We go live every day. You see the recaps of the day. You go to where it says subscribers. You go down to photos. There's over 1,700 photos, over 3 years worth of receipts, where you see student results and testimonials, all that good stuff. You click this pin message, it'll literally show you. Again, we've been doing this since 2022. We've been literally doing this since 2022, y'all. All right. Enjoy y'all's weekend. And like I always say, do not waste the weekend, because the weekend's not that long. And again, trading, after you get the strategy down, the basics is literally habits and routine. So if you don't got the correct habits and discipline and routine down, you're going to be stuck making the same mistakes over and over again, week after week after week. All right, y'all. We out.